guys, it's day 17 of 30 for 30 pitches in 30 days, and on this day I want to pitch a samurai project called Yasuke. And Yasuke is based on a true story about the first foreign samurai ever in Japan was actually a black man from Mozambique. Missionaries brought over this servant they had from Mozambique named Yarube, and they brought him to Lord Nobunaga, and he was very much into Western stuff. He introduced guns to Japanese warfare, and he's fascinated that Yarube knows how to speak Japanese. He also is fascinated to see that he's a 6'2", dark-skinned black dude. And at the time, Japanese people were like 5 feet tall, so this was like, blew their minds. And Nobunaga asked if they can leave him behind, right? So eventually, they train him in sword fighting, and he becomes very adept at fighting. Yarube is renamed Yasuke, and he becomes a personal bodyguard of Nobunaga, eventually getting the title of samurai. At the age of 26 though, Nobunaga is betrayed and he commits seppuku, and then Yasuke kind of disappears from history because they capture him but they just let him go. So this project takes place after he disappears, and it's also a retelling of Don Quixote set in samurai Japan. And this period of Japan is also known as the last days of demons, because before the gun was introduced, demons were powerful, feared figures, but after the gun was introduced and cannons and stuff like that, demons have become somewhat obsolete in Japanese culture. So this period of Japan is also known as the last days of demons, where they're all being hunted down and killed. Yasuke is traveling through Japan in this period, and he's causing all this trouble, making rights of wrongs, being so noble that it pisses people off. And he has a little partner named Hano, which is a analog of Sancho Panza. And there's a first story arc where he takes out this owner of a textile mill who has a bunch of slaves. There's a lot of double crossing, cool Yojimbo-like samurai cunning and action, and really early on a bunch of groups of people are trying to come and kill him because he's caused so much trouble throughout Japan as a ronin that he has to leave Japan by the end of the first season and go to Korea, where he is in pursuit of this demon witch named Jitello, who he believes is responsible for the death of Nobunaga. And as he hunts down Jitello, he goes through China during the Opium Wars in season 2. And then in season 3, he ends up in India because he finds out Jitello might be a purveyor for the East India Company. And when he finally gets Jitello, catches up to her, he learns the secret truth of everything. And it's like this triple twist ending that will blow your mind and make everything worth it. I have the ending, you know what I'm saying? So anyway, they've tried to make the Yasuke project multiple times. I've been working on this for like 15 years. But there was a movie in development, and that didn't happen, and then Netflix made an animated series which is a little similar but very, very different, because my project is a little more tongue-in-cheek, a little more self-aware, and the twist will be awesome. Hope you like this pitch, and I'll see you again tomorrow.